Good afternoon, all of you. So today we are going to discuss about the subjective assessment strategies. Actually, I checked 2-3 websites regarding this, and I found that this is the one of the best website. And I conducted 2 examinations for senior grades. It's working properly. It's good to continue with the Zoom, and we can do all the assessment part with the help of this exam.net. So first of all, I'll just give you the basic idea about the subjective assessment of this exam.net, and after that we'll go for the live demo, just like our quizzes. So let's start. Exam.net, it is purely meant for subjective examination. We can do objective exams also. And this portal is actually free. Examination.net, they are giving free for this pandemic situation for 1 year. Any number of students can attend the examination. And any devices, the student can attend this examination. But the only problem is if the student is logged in from the mobile device, he can write only 1 page. So after that, the student is not able to go to the second page. So in that situation, we can do one thing. The students can submit till that particular question. Suppose there are 10 questions. The students can write 5 questions and 1 page is over. The student can submit that exam. And again, the student can re-enter with last name with an integer. For example, Anil Kumar M, I'm working with the first ID. The second time login, I can just write as Anil Kumar M1. So the second time, the student can enter the details from 6 onwards. So the system will automatically sort it out and we will get the attached pages. Of course, the student need a device to write the examination. It is recommended to use the laptop or desktop. There is a possibility of creating examination groups because for each subject, each grade, we can create the examination separately. And there is an option called surveillance. Surveillance, just like the camera option, host or the examiner or the teacher can view the exam lively. And when the students are writing the paper, we can see their paper. So when the students are not writing, simply sitting, we can give them a warning. And the students also can ask questions through the chat window. And if they're having some doubts in the questions, they can send us message. So with the same portal, we can send the reply back. Then writing area and spell check facility is available. So for English type examination, we can enable the spell check facility. So the spelling automatically, the system will correct it. For Maths also, we can conduct the examination here. The subject tools like formula, calculator, etc. it is available. And for computer science students, they can use IDLE for JavaScript and Python. So the Python program, they can try it in the system, but it is not possible to copy the program and paste it. Once they try it, they can just write down the code in the examination window. So I'll show you these options directly, so we'll get a clear picture. Next is the timer for students. So once the examination started, we can set the timer for the students. The timer is just to give a notification to the students only. It will not automatically end, but the students can see the timer on their own screen, and we can also see the timer. For example, if it is a 40 minutes examination, we can set that once we start the examination, we can set the timer. The timer will automatically go to the student side, and the students can see the timer, and based on the timing, the students can answer. And one more advantage for Hindi, Malayalam type papers, or even for Maths also, we can do this option, that is scan and upload. Scan and upload, in the website there is a QR code. Through our phone we can just scan the QR code and we can just take a snap and click on upload. Automatically that data will be uploaded to the teacher's window. So that also I'll show you lively. And for submission, one option is there. That is, if the student is not submitting the data on time, from the teacher's point, we can do the forced submission. And the live view of examination papers also I will show you. I will give you a demo during the session, and 5 or 6 teachers can write the examination. The others can just monitor my screen. So when the teachers are writing, we can view all the details. Then examination log means this is a facility that whenever the student is trying to minimize or maximize or any distraction happened. For example, when the students are using alt tab option or minimizing, maximizing, or opening some other application, every time teacher will get the notification. There are 2 options. Either you can download the answer sheet or you can directly print the answer sheet. For downloading the answer sheet also, we have 2 options. We can download the answer sheet as a whole. For example, if there are 50 students in a batch, we can download the entire answer sheet in a single PDF document. That is one option. And the second option is we can download separately, one by one also it is possible. And I will show you how to value it, and the authenticity is good in this software. This is one sample That is, last day I conducted the examination for CS students, and you can see the 9 students attended the examination and 9 students submitted the examination. This is the exam key generated, and based on this exam key, we can generate the examination. So here you can see the forced submission for the students. So we can do the forced submission, and timer also we have. And individual exam keys, it is not applicable, but if needed, we can access the individual exam keys, because when you are giving this exam key, automatically the system is generating some additional 4 numbers here. So each system or each machine is identified as separate device. So that also we can do. Now we will go for a live demo. Hope this window is visible. When you are just connecting exam.net, automatically by default, the window will come as a student mode, and you are supposed to enter the examination key and click on the next. It will ask for your corresponding name, and you can start the examination. So I will log in from the teacher side first. So after that, we will just go back to the student mode. I already registered our school. We have the license up to 31/12/2020, and I already joined. I can send you the link, so you can also join with this particular domain. So it is very easy. You can just provide the email ID and password. Automatically, we all will together under this colleagues session. So that I will send you after the class. If you want to create a new examination, you can create the new examination. Before that, if you want to create a group, so here you can see my exams is one group, informatics practices is another group, then computer science is another group. So if you want to create a group first, for example, so I am creating a group. This is the basic step. Click here to create a group, teachers demo. I'm creating a group here, and you can choose any color and click create on group. So the new group will be created, teachers demo, and click here new exam. So first of all, the system will ask for you a examination name. So demo_01. I'm just giving a name. And examination questions, there are 3 options. No digital examination questions means questions are given outside of the system orally or on a piece of paper. The students are supposed to write the exam only. No question paper will be uploaded. And the second option, use a PDF file, means you can just upload a PDF file. So the PDF file will be available as the examination question paper, and on the right side, the students can write the examination. So this also I will show you. But here now I'm creating an examination. So I'm using write exam questions. Write exam questions, when you click on that, automatically it will redirect it to a Word window. So I can give the general instructions, anything I can write here. So all the Word formats are available here. Mathematical formulas are there. Basic mathematical formulas, integration, differentiation, any type of questions we can type. Then students mode also, we can use all these options. So we can just tap here once again. We'll go back. So here I can write all exams or.
Anil sir, this is same as Word, right?
Yeah, same word. Sir, we can do the editing option. We can make it bold, italic, underline, coloring. Anything is possible.
Okay. So if I have typed already in Word, can I copy paste?
Yeah, definitely. You can copy paste. Either you can copy paste, or you can save it as PDF and you can upload as PDF in the second option.
Oh, wonderful.
This is the question paper I generated, and after that I can click the OK button here. So the question is already generated. And for the student information, you can see here, these are the options. We can just enable only the first 2. No need of any additional information for the student. Just first name and last name is enough, because automatically we will got all the details under this class. Then anonymized examination means if the teacher do not want to see the name of the student, automatically the student name will change to a code, and later we need to convert it into student name, so that we can ignore it. No need of that. Writing area we need to enable. This we need to ensure that this should be enabled. This is very important, because the students are supposed to write in the right side of the question paper or down side of the question paper. Then spell check, if necessary, you can do. But for the science subject or the maths and all, no need to enable, because when you enable the spell check, automatically the auto correction will come. So it's better for the English subjects, we can enable the spell check. Then one more facility is there, scan handwritten solutions with the mobile. So I'm enabling this because some cases we are supposed to use this. So at a stretch, I'm supposed to give 2 options, how to write in the Word file and how to scan it, both together. Okay, so I'm enabling this now. And the accessibility tools, So allow translation help. If you want, you can enable. English synonyms we can enable. Speech synthesis we can enable. These all are optional options. If you want, you can enable this. Then audio files also, if necessary, we can enable. That is also not recommended. And this part is very important. Subject tools. Subject tools, drawing tool is available. So for example, for the physics examination, if the student would like to draw a graph, if you enable the drawing tool, he can draw the graph. And if the student would like to use a calculator, we can enable the calculator. GeoGebra, we can enable that, Max. And this also mathematical graph, if necessary, we can just enable the Desmos. Then mathematical formula, we can just select basic, advanced, and we can enable or disable. So now it is disabled. If you want, you can enable. And for the programming option, if you enable JavaScript and Python, directly we can do. So the first session, I'm not enabling all this. And external resources, this you can skip, because if you want to share some external devices, we can just use this. And this is the security part. Actually, if you mention the high security mode, the student is supposed to install a small software in their side, but it is not recommended for our kids because the connectivity issues, everything will happen. And it is best to use the allow any browser, because we don't know the students are using which browser. And so we can just enable this option, allow any browser. And these settings, under the settings, there are lots of options. Require an explanation, but unlock immediately. Or accessing any other material, automatically one dialog box will come and student is supposed to write the explanation why he minimized. And second is notify. I prefer this option, notify the teacher, but don't lock the student. So whenever the student is writing, if he is doing anything, we will get the notification message, but it will not interrupt the students writing, but the teachers can view and teachers can interrupt in between. So we can send a message, please write the examination carefully, we can send like that. And the other options are also require explanation and wait for 60 seconds. So in the next level of exam, we can tell like this. If you use any other software, you lose 1 minute. Like that, we can do the questions. So, or you can just turn off the cheat protection. So I prefer this notify the teachers. And after that, you can create exam. So once the examination is created, under the group, you can see the examination key. So now do one thing, any of the 5 or 6 teachers just start the examination, and the remaining teachers can view my window. How to do the surveillance, we can check. Okay, so I'm just copying this code through the chat window to everyone. You're requested to log in to exam.net. Okay, so this is the website. Jimmy ma'am, Sangeeta ma'am, Rajashree ma'am,
Yes, sir.
Srija ma'am, Rekha Harinarayanan.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Only these teachers can write the exam. Okay. The rest all teachers can just monitor this. Once I switch on this exam, so this is the button for switching on. Once I switch on this option, the exam will be open. Now the students can write the examination directly. And there are options like surveillance here. We can click on the surveillance, so we can see how many students joined. So as a teacher mode, we can just wait in this window. See, Rekha ma'am, you can see the Rekha ma'am is joined. So this is the notification window. The other teachers can just monitor. The student entered the examination like this. Sangeeta J, Srija, Rekha Harinarayan, 3 students entered. So here 3 started the examination. Okay, fine. Only that required. So we can set a timer for the students. So I'm just giving time of 5 minutes. So all your screen, that is Rekha ma'am, Sangeeta ma'am, and Srija ma'am, you can see the timer in the left corner. Left corner, you will get the timer here. And we can also see the timing, 4:52, it's reducing. And here one advantage is, suppose I would like to see what Rekha ma'am is writing. You can continue. Okay, Rekha ma'am, Sangeeta ma'am, and Srija ma'am, please continue writing your examination. Don't look at my screen. So when you click on Rekha ma'am, and there is an option called student answer. See, I can see the answer live. And when I click Sangeeta ma'am, I can see Sangeeta ma'am's answer. Ma'am is just drawing a table and all. Srija ma'am, I can see the answers. So this is a live session. See the students are writing what they are writing. Suppose some student is not writing the answers. So we can tell the student, for example, Sangeeta ma'am, I just want to send a message to Sangeeta ma'am. We can see the exam lost focus. See, we can check the option, that is Srija. Here you can see the fetch history. The exam lost focus. The exam was loaded. Like that, Sangeeta ma'am also. There is no issues in Sangeeta ma'am. Perfect network connectivity. Rekha ma'am, we can check. Perfect network connectivity. Rajashree ma'am, no connectivity issues. Jimmy ma'am also no issues. Srija ma'am submitted. So once the student submitted, we can see this tick option. One alert we can see. See, this is the chat window. So one alert is there. So click on there. So writing exam. So ma'am replied us writing the examination. Okay, so I can just say, thank you. Please write fast. So we can monitor the students like that. So just like an invigilator, we can do like this. Say students Sangeeta ma'am submitted. So once the student submitted, we can see the tick option. So only 3 students pending. So you can just check the individual settings of see Jimmy ma'am. These are the candidates. And when you click on the Rekha ma'am, student answer, it's there. Rekha ma'am, please submit. Rajashree ma'am, please submit. If the student is not submitting, I can submit from my side. Status and actions. Here I can just force submission. So just proceed. I'm just proceeding this, submitting all the exams. Okay. So forcefully I submitted. Okay. Now, for an easy view, you can just see the paper like this. Student answer, tap on the student answer, and we can just see the answers like this. And most of the cases we need printout, or you would like to just download as PDF. So if you want a print, just click on the print option. We can set the margins and all. We can specify the date. So the answer sheet will looks like this. Jimmy Sabu, the corresponding date, examination will be there, the corresponding answer sheet. Okay, so like this individual printing we can do. If you want all the students together to take the print, we can just select this demo and click on the print option. So you can see all the students in the same page. Now, next is I would like to download it. So for downloading student wise, select the student and download PDF. It's good actually. So download PDF, we can download individually. Here we'll get the individual result. Okay, then if you want the entire result in a single page, you can select this main examination and click on this download PDF. We will get the entire student's answer sheet in a single PDF document. So we downloaded Jimmy ma'am's answer sheet here. So I'm just opening Jimmy ma'am's answer sheet directly. So I can see Jimmy ma'am's answer sheet. I can open in Adobe Reader. This is a PDF document. Here I will tell you how to correct it. There is an option called comment. Click on the comment, and there is an option called sign here. You can see a tick. So I can just select a tick and place here. This is okay. Then I just want to do some corrections, or if you want a wrong, you can just state like this, wrong. And I just want to mark something, you can just mark something like this. And I would like to enter a comment, you can just enter a comment like this, no question number. So once we did all these things, and if you want to change this option, you can just select this and delete it. Okay, it is possible to delete it, no issues. So once you did all this, you can save this file, save as. You can save as the result format, and we can keep it. So downloads, I'm just giving a name 01 and saving this. So the data is saved. I can just close it. So this is one option. So if you are just taking as a single PDF, the advantage is we can keep it in a very easy manner. And now I will show you how to scan the document. Now I think now it is clear. I'm just opening this and enter the examination key, and I'm entering the name, fetch the exam. So the exam starts. We can click on the begin examination. So here you can see show examination. You have the view in two ways. That is, either you can use this view or you can use this view. Left, right option and down option. So here you can just write the name, Anil, and two, I would like to upload an image. So I am taking a picture with the help of my phone. So before that, I would like to just switch on the scan solution. When I click on the scan solution, you can see a QR code. So for all the latest phones, you can just switch on the camera, automatically the QR code will read. If we are using the old camera, you can switch on any of the cam scanner or the QR code scanner, we can just scan it. So I'm just scan it. So I am getting a link. Okay. So I'm just open the link in a browser. And now I'm taking So we'll get a window like this. You can see the window like this. And there is an option called scan solution. So I'm taking the scan solution. I took the picture. If you want to retake it, you can retake it, no issue. Once it is okay, tap on this OK button and you can see. So I would like to rotate it. So click on rotate. And once it is perfect, you can just click on upload button. So once I click, automatically the picture will be uploaded to the screen. So it is asking for the security code. You'll get a code mobile, so 750. So I'm entering the 750 code over here. Automatically the image will be placed to the show examination. So you can see this. Automatically the image will be there. And after that, I can just submit the examination. So when I submit the examination, from the teacher's point of view, I can just see the students' details like this. So Anil already submitted. You can see when you click on the student answer, the first answer is Anil, and the second answer, the image is coming. So this image scanning, it is good for Malayalam, Hindi, French, and Maths also. And for if any diagram required, the students is difficult to draw the diagram on the screen. The students can draw it on their book and take a snap of this and you can upload it. Okay, I think it is clear. Teachers demo, I'm editing. So I would like to add some more elements. I'm enabling all the facilities here now. So here you can see the spell check I'm enabling, S for English. The accessibility tools allow translation help, enable synonyms, speech synthesis, then subject tools like drawing tool, calculator, GeoGebra, and additional mathematical graphs, and formulas. I'm just giving advanced formulas, and programming also I enabled. So I just want to show you all the things at the same time. So after this, I'm just save the examination. Okay. Now the same exam code, I'm writing an examination now. Writing Arjun M, fetch the examination. Here also begin the examination. Now you can see the lot of options available here. Show examination, that is the default examination window. I can enter the details. You can just select bold, italic, anything you can do. And this formula sheet, you can see by default algebraic formulas, lots of formulas are available. This formula they can refer, just like our Clark table. The students can refer the formulas related to all the trigonometry related is there, number theory is there. Okay, so if you can enable this, you can use this. And calculator, I'm coming to programming later. Calculator also, you can use the scientific calculator. Any type of queries you can do under this. GeoGebra, you can see the graph. I'm not familiar with the graph and also you can just use this option. You can, the teachers can try this. And the other options also, the graphical representation, then drawing tool. If you want to draw something, you can just draw something. Okay. Then scan solution we already discussed. Translate also, it is there. Okay. So if needed, we can use this. And the scan solution we discussed, synonyms we can use. Okay. So we'll get all the help from here. And translate we discussed. Then teachers chat we already mentioned. And coming back to the programming, when you click there, you can see the JavaScript and Python code is there. So you can just run the program. Print of hello, I'm making a mistake here, and run this program. So it will throw an error. So we can correct it and run the program. So it is success. But it is not possible to copy the program. When you copy the program, we are not able to paste it, but the students can try here and the student can write over here. He can write the corresponding program here. If I'm just, I'll just show you. If I'm just copying and pasting here, it will not work. And the evaluation is also I mentioned. Now it's a time for question answering session. If you have any doubts, you can ask the questions now.
Sir, scan solution, multiple scans possible?
Yes, possible, sir. It's possible. These are the options, but please ensure that you are not supposed to enable all the options together, because the students will be confused. So that's why I disabled all the options initially. If required only, we can enable the formulas, programming, calculator and all. And if I'm just moving like this, the teacher will get a notification. So I can share this question. Suppose it is applicable for GK and other competitive exams. So one teacher created a competitive exam question paper. So we can just create a duplicate exam or move to another group or move to the colleague also, other teacher, give another teacher access. So when you click here, it will just ask for the corresponding colleague. So corresponding colleague we can send, or we can directly search for other teachers and we can send. So this is one advantage. And edit option is also available. So in between any time, we can edit the content. And if you want to show the exam key larger, you can do like this. There is a small zoom option. Just tap here. And while taking the classes, we can tell the students to just note down this. And the students can directly write this code and start the examination. Otherwise, you can just copy this code and paste it in the chat window. And the profile, nothing is there. So only the name and email, password, sorting by first name and last name, that's it. Nothing is there. And the school invite colleagues. So when I copy this link, I will send this link through WhatsApp. So you can just click on that link and you can provide your mail address and the corresponding details. The school name will be there automatically. So once you create, all colleagues will come under the same category and we can communicate each other. That's the advantage. We got the license till 31st of December. So that is also an advantage. The Microsoft login ID also we got for 1 year license. And once the examination got over, you can just disable this key, close it. I'm closing this examination for this, and show examination log also, examination status. Arjun M, how many times I change the window. That is in between I'm using the Alt tab. So whenever I'm using the Alt tab option, all that situations, the system will notify the teacher. Jimmy ma'am, Rajeshri ma'am, Rekha ma'am. So we'll get the notification like this. So if you are facing any difficulty for editing under this PDF document, you can download the Word files and you can just highlight with the colors. That is also possible. So any doubt you can ask. I think you can just practice it. You can just create a exam. In the next tab, you can just log in as a student and you can submit the examination. You can check the changes and all. And one important point, some of the students are writing the examination from mobile. If the student is writing the examination from mobile, he will get only one page. So if you are giving 3 questions, suppose after one question, the page got over, tell the students to submit. And the second time, the same code he can log in, and with a small change in this last name. So that also I will show you a small example, MySQL. Subjective assessment. Here Angelina, no issues. Afshan. See, after 11th question, he is not able to see the next page because he is writing the examination from the mobile. So I told instead of Afshan, the second name, he changed it to Afshan N2 and continue with the next questions. So the system will automatically sort it out based on the first name. So all the additional logins of that particular student will come together. So it is good. So this is the one exceptional case if they are using the mobile phone. It is recommended to use the computer or laptop to do the subjective assessment. So this is good for grade 6 onwards. In the small classes also the students will enjoy. We can just tell them to write a story. That's all from my side. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Renu ma'am was there with me for the last test.
If any student tells that for me typing is very slow, so can I make the whole thing scan and send also is possible, right sir?
It's possible ma'am. Tell the students to just take time and practice it. Once it is practiced, it is very easy ma'am. The Zoom is also like that, right?
Yeah,
once
like diagrams. Diagrams there.
Yeah, definitely. Diagram you can scan it. Diagram scan it.
And the same way, the mathematics and all, if they are telling that they are slow in typing.
Yes. They can use it.
Maths is better to scan.
Yeah, scan it. Scan option is there. So the no need of any other software. Directly they can just scan it from the QR code and they can take a snap and upload. Shall we wind up now?
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
sir.
Thank you all. Thank you all.